Welcome back to Boujee Bravo Bitches, where we talk all that Bravo tea from basic to bougie. We're your hosts. I'm Jenna.
I'm Darcy.
And I'm Amanda. Let's get into it, bitch.
Hey, bitches.
Amanda, where are you coming to us from?
I'm at the children's playground where I have a little baseball practice, a little swing set on. So, Gary's right back.
Our house. Well, my house.
I'm
Our
reporting
house.
live from the playpen, as usual. Oh, God. Let's get into it. We already got into it with each other at around 7:30 a.m.
Sometimes I just like to say things that I know is going to piss you guys
You're
off.
a troll.
You're a troll. You're a
I
fucking walking troll.
It really brings me joy, though. Like,
Yeah,
come on.
you're a
It's
troll.
funny.
You're
That's
free.
the same thing.
Because I know you guys are going to...
Trolls stay from their basement while they're jerking off.
I wasn't meant to reply, but I was driving. I wanted to say, no, my basement, my cubicle. Thank you.
God. Anywho, we got into it about the Paige and Craig of it all, which ultimately turned into Carl and Lindsay, because what doesn't always turn
It
into
always
Carl?
comes back to Carl and
Anything
Lindsay.
Amanda can turn into Carl and Lindsay, she will. So
I didn't bring up Lindsay today, though. So it was just really more about Carl and Kyle, which I'll get into. Yeah, always Carl. Yeah, I'll get into it later when we talk about Summer House.
I'm exhausted already. Anyways, Potomac filming has now been delayed. Thank you. Like, we didn't need that right
Thank
now.
God. They needed something.
I know.
I realized I just don't like it because it doesn't have anything to do with the ladies. It's always about, like, your man did this and your man did that. I'm like, literally, I don't care about any one of your mans. Like, be mad at each other because you called somebody an alcoholic and they called you poor. That's what I'm into.
Yeah. Same.
They just don't have the sauce. Like,
Well, none of those ladies have men, so I guess that. Oh yeah. You know what? Someone posted this today. Like, why have we we are on such an unnecessarily long pause from Miami? Like, I know they filmed, or they might still. No, they wrapped already. But like, it is true. Like, why did we take such a break from Miami when we get all the rest of them shoved down our throats every 6 months?
and Miami's good. Like, Miami is solidly it's good.
I think it started to drop a little at the end of last season, so I feel like they were like, let's not do too much with it before we make sure it catches on, kind of thing. I don't know, but hopefully it's coming back soon. It has to be coming back. It has to be one of the next ones back, right?
I'd hope so.
I don't know.
I hope so.
Next, everything else is filming. Anyways, there's about 100 new Bravo Celebrity podcasts out this week. Did you guys notice?
I was dying when Gia announced her podcast, because if you ever listen to her Get Readies with Me or What I Did Today,
monotone.
They're so monotone that I'm like, if I had to listen to this in contact form, I'd drive my car into the other lane.
The other day she posted one and it was like, get ready with me. I found a lump under my armpit today.
Yep.
Anyways, getting ready. What the are you going to tell us about?
They're like,
doctor? What's coming next?
My God.
They're like Kourtney Kardashian monotone times 1,000. She has no enthusiasm.
ASMR monotone. Gia is just monotone and it's not soothing. Because it's nasally monotone. I don't know how you can be nasally and monotone at the same time, but it's like if Fran Drescher was being monotone. I don't know. Anyways, so Gia has one. Michelle from the Valley, which I'm like, does anyone even know you besides you're the hooker that was married to Jesse? No.
Nope.
And Bryn's, who we already talked about, and then Aaron and Abe are coming out with one together. I don't want to listen to any of them.
No. I'll wait for the recap on Reddit. Because people are out there doing the Lord's work, recapping full episodes for Bravo Celebrities.
Yeah.
I might listen to Gia's just so I can see how she does compared to how her TikToks are.
Yeah, what does she have to talk about? I don't know. I guess it'll be good if that one show ever comes out that they supposedly made.
I'm hoping for that show because I like Gia. I like Ariana a lot, so we'll see.
Yeah. Well, Bravo hasn't posted this, but Love Hotel is supposedly premiering April 27th.
Okay.
But they haven't posted anything yet. They usually do those new show type things on Fridays. So let's see what happens tomorrow. A couple people picked it up and put out, and they had a picture, a cast photo already, or promo photo. So I'm sure it's coming out soon from Bravo.
I'll take it.
Vanderpump Villa season 2 trailer dropped today. That's gonna be on Hulu. I have to be honest, I watched all of season 1. It was kind of a snore, and I'm only gonna tune in because Stassi's on season 2.
I never finished season 1, and I'm only tuning in because of Stassi and the Mormon Wives.
Oh yeah, so MomTok is going, and so Stassi's on permanently. She's like the VIP something or other. She's there to like just spy on the staff. Basically, that's her job. She's the staff babysitter. And then like she's living in the castle with her husband and kid. So that's really why I'm tuning in. And then MomTok is gonna be like vacationing. They're like a guest of the show, I guess.
I'm here for it.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it, but I will. Last season was boring. And they had a reunion. I'm like, I'm not even invested in these people.
Reunion?
Yes, a full-on reunion.
No thanks. I will watch it because I like Stassi, and I will give it a chance. But my expectations do not exist.
Yeah,
I will not be watching. Thank you.
You're welcome.
For you. Anywho, there was not a ton of like news this week. Which is fine.
I saw, and I don't know if it's true or not, but Jen Shaw's release date got moved up again to I think October.
I saw that too.
Well, no, last week.
To October.
To October.
I said she'll probably be out by like the summer 2026, maybe even earlier, maybe January. But I mean, the way that it keeps getting earlier and earlier,
like a weeks at a time, every time. Yeah. So yeah, I saw that maybe last week or something. That was pretty much it. I mean, the real news, the news of the news is really just like everything that's going on, like post these shows filming and airing, like JT and Vanita, like posting receipts everywhere, which I don't know if JT's not on the gram or if he blocked us a while back, but I'm not seeing any receipts.
I think we got blocked.
I think we might have.
I'll have to check and see if we got blocked. But fun fact, I already blocked him on TikTok, so I don't really care because it's annoying.
Yeah, someone ask your husband, Darcy, to see if he can find him, because
I can't believe they can find us.
Be blocked anyway.
They do research.
What?
They do too much research to find our personal profiles.
Well, mine is linked, so like it makes sense if mine gets blocked because it's linked to our account, but like your guys aren't, so that's weird and creepy and all of the above. Anywho. So they're posting receipts, and then like obviously just like the whole continued like Paige and Craig of it all. Like everyone like has an opinion. Everyone from each cast is like sharing their opinions. First it was, well, yeah, I guess it was like a little bit. It was like Madison had said a couple things and Austin had said a couple things. Now it's like Amanda, Kyle, Sierra, which we can get into when we get there, but I didn't watch the after show, but just seeing clips, I'm just like the audacity of Amanda and Sierra, two people that have never had a healthy relationship in their life, commenting on someone else's relationship is just like.
I mean, I not back them up though because that's their best friend. So even no, but stop. If one of you guys was like breaking up, I would always be team you, even if I thought you guys were
like,
wrong.
even
right?
if
like I get why they're
wrong.
doing.
They should do that. I think
exactly
commenting on like the workings of the relationship or things that like Craig was doing. I'm like, Amanda,
I would talk shit on your husband all day if you want me to.
What?
I said I will talk shit on your husband all day if you want me to.
You've watched him be cheated on multiple times by Kyle, and she's gonna talk about someone else. It's like, what?
Confirmation that we have been blocked by JT.
Oh, good. I mean, I've made some really like not so nice posts about him like long after the block post, but yeah, not shocking.
Do you think he listened to our podcast and knows I called him the alpha himself? I hope so. I hope he knows that.
Well,
sure.
Now
he is fucking
I
alpha
love that we're blocked by 2 Bravo celebrities now. We've really made it.
Welcome to my life. I'm blocked by pretty much all of the Teen Mom stars I'm blocked by. So
well, you're a troll.
If you ever have to do an icebreaker, lead with that.
Yeah. For real.
How many celebrities are you blocked by on X and Instagram?
I don't think the numbers did anything crazy about him until super recently, where I said that posted where it was like JT is like that guy in high school that was rich, and so you guys were in the house, but nobody liked him. Like that'll
do it.
Yeah, but that was long. He's blocked us long before that.
Oh. Well then,
I don't know what it was. Well, yeah. Anywho, yeah, that was it for kind of newsy news. It's all just like a lot of muck in the comment section, basically. But
People are living in the comments.
Yeah, let's talk about Southern Charm because we have the finale tonight, which I'm pumped for.
They're hyping the breakup.
Yeah, I just think it's very interesting. Like, these producers must get like just hours and hours and hours of footage, and they just throw shit at the wall and see if it sticks. And then they're like, "Oh, good, now we can use that footage that we had no reason to use 6 months ago." Because I think it's a little wild. Like, I don't think that they just like, they were so on to like how this relationship was going that they just happened to film it. Like, it just doesn't. Because everyone has said they were surprised.
Yeah.
Whatever.
But watching it back, I wouldn't be surprised. I'm not surprised watching it back,
but
right?
That's kind of always been at least Paige's dynamic with Craig is like perpetually annoyed by his existence. Like that dynamic's not new. Like she's always kind of been like that.
I mean, I'm basically always annoyed by my husband, so I get it.
Back to Southern Charm. So it was kind of just like a filler episode just to like get us to the finale, basically like recapping whatever. The weirdest part for me was like Molly and Taylor getting together to talk about Molly liking Shep or people pushing Molly to like Shep. It was so weird. And in what world would Taylor be okay with that? She's such a liar.
She's full of it.
She's so full of shit. Anyways, Brett doesn't have cancer, so that's good. Obviously,
that's so exciting.
Not making a baby. Oh my God, the funniest thing was when her mom was like, "You worked so hard for your body," and she's like, "Well, man-made."
I appreciate the honesty.
Same. I mean, she's beautiful, but like,
same.
She had a lot of work done, and she had good work done. Like, she looked phenomenal. For me, there was just too much Paige. I'm glad we won't be seeing her next season.
There it is.
Austin and Craig makeup. That's nice.
It was a filler episode because it was just like, let me call this person and talk to him. Let me talk to my mom about how the trip went. Like,
yeah, it was like a breakdown of the trip. Yeah. I honestly don't really remember it.
I mean, Shep got clowned. Craig threw a diva fit in the hotel.
Basically, that's right. Regularly.
Oh, the trip? That was the best part. Yeah, the episode was just kind of fluff. But in the end, then we get this weird, like, JT the barber and Ryan went to a bar, and I don't know.
Oh,
like weird.
Which, speaking of it, I'm JT calling the barber up is what's her name should have done regarding Stacey should have done regarding PJ saying that she paid him. Like JT was like, "I'll clear this up right now." And I got what happened. The barber was probably like, "Listen, he said some black girl. He probably didn't know her name. He wasn't doing it. The barber wasn't doing it to be racist, and I don't think JC said anything racist. I think that Ryan turned it around and made it.
Ryan turned it around. I think it was probably relayed to how the barber relayed it was him saying some black girl on the show.
Right.
Yeah, he probably forgot her name. He was probably like, some black girl on the show. And then Leva probably turned it around.
Like, right. That's what I think. I think that she was
Leva made it
to the word and made it worse than what it was. I don't even think Ryan did that.
Yeah. Okay, it was all Leva then.
So we're not going to find out. So that was the gist of the episode. So there's a lot of he's posting receipts, she's posting receipts. She said she paid for his suit. Then he's like, but I paid you back. Like all this shit.
He did too. He did post those receipts for like $4,000.
I don't think she was saying that he didn't pay me back. She said that he did, but I don't know. I don't know what the point of bringing it up in the first place was. I'm missing some stuff.
I don't watch the after show ever, so I don't know. Can I start?
I like them sometimes.
Honestly, I feel like if anything good happens, someone's going to post it. I don't have enough.
That is true.
Time in my life for after shows. But it's just like watching clips of the show, and I'm like, I just watched this. Mm-hmm. I don't need to watch 4 minutes of the show to hear 20 seconds about what you think about it.
That's why everybody has podcasts.
Precisely. Anywho, you guys, I have to be honest. This postpartum broken hair that's hanging off the side of my head is going to make me mad it's all I can focus on right now. The only thing
I think it's regrowth. I don't think it's broken. I think it's regrowth from hair that you probably
growing. It's growing in, yeah. But it's like not growing all the way. So it's just hanging out sideways because Romeo pulls my hair all day. That's all I can focus on right now. I got up and wouldn't put water in my hair because it was bothering me. And it worked. So that's just a little insight into the inner workings of my brain. It's fucking chaos up there, kids. It's fucking chaos up there.
We love it.
All the time. I just feel like I could be smiling or rip your head off at all times.
You're like a Sour Patch Kid.
Let's talk about Atlanta. Second episode. A little slowed down, but I feel like we don't know anything about all these new people, so kind of we needed the background. So now we have some background on them. So we learned more. Shamia had a surrogate, and I knew that she had like a journey, but I didn't know all of that. Like the surrogate got cancer, and that's why they had to like give birth. She had to give birth early and all that stuff. Like that's kind of crazy.
That's terrifying.
Yeah. And we got the Dr. Jackie link.
Yep.
Kelly sounds like she had a pretty fucked up marriage, so glad she's out of it. And she wants to build a waffle empire. Good for her.
I mean, how do you compete with Waffle House, though? You know?
Is it Waffle House? I thought it was like waffles and chicken. Because isn't Waffle House like a Denny? I never been.
Yeah,
it's like Lopco's.
Yeah.
Chicken and waffles.
Yeah.
Angela, I didn't feel like I learned much more about her. She's married to a basketball player. That's it. I know her nose is going to come into question at some point in the next episode. Or bad.
Angela's the one married to Charles Oakley, right? I kind of love him. He was like, not hanging out with those weirdos. Isn't that? He said something like that.
Yeah. And then Britt is trying to have a baby. So both Shamia and Britt are trying to have babies. And Britt is using IVF and because she wanted like a specific gender or something.
I don't remember.
No, that was a different show.
Yes, because she wants to have a girl. That's why.
Yeah. And then Shamia she got pregnant once and it was ectopic. So she's currently like going through the surrogacy process to have a boy. She said it and watch what happens. Anyways, so we learned more about them. The taglines came out. Do you guys want to do the taglines?
Yes, please.
I love to play the tagline game.
This is my favorite game.
I snatched my peach back. Now I'm bringing the juice.
Porsha.
I'll always be upper level. Everyone else is in the basement.
This is Drew, and can I say I absolutely love it. I know people on our poll did not like it, but I'm so for it. I think it's hilarious.
People just don't like Drew.
That's me.
I like it,
but it's like a throwback to Ramona. You didn't like it?
Yeah, it's giving Ramona Luann lower level in the Hamptons.
Yeah, it's so funny.
Like,
I love
I
it.
think Drew's a fan. I think Drew is not a housewife.
I'm a fan too.
I don't know why. I just can't take her seriously. I just feel like Drew is like a clown of a housewife. She's not like they hired her to just be like everyone's punchline. I don't think they hired her because they think she's housewife material.
She doesn't like bring it.
She does not bring the housewife sauce. She is the punchline. Anyways, were you going to say something, Darce?
No.
Oh, you raised your hand.
Oh, did I? Wait, like my actual hand?
The next one is +1. Honey, I've always been that one.
Shamia?
It is Shamia. +1, I guess.
And because she's like Porsha's.
Yeah.
She's Porsha's +1.
She's like on 10 all the time. They asked her, Andy asked her on Watch What Happens Live, like, what did you think about getting your peach? And or how did you respond to getting your peach? And she was like, oh my God. I'm a mom of 4 girls. Give me attitude and I'll ground you too.
Kelly?
That was Kelly.
It's Kelly.
I don't like it.
Yeah.
Like
I don't like it either.
It's weird. If you want to find the shade, just look for the oak.
Angela.
Yeah, lame. I'm pretty in pain, and of course there's haters trying to shade.
Brett. And I don't like it.
I don't like it because like paid for, isn't that what the whole scandal is about? That you're like paid pussy? No?
Oh.
That's the second time I've said paid for pussy on this pod.
Is that like in your regular vocabulary?
Not, and I don't even like that word.
Roll right off the tongue.
You didn't like it. Didn't like it. Those are the taglines.
All right.
So there you have it. Anyways, back to the show. So we start off back at Shamia's party, where Porsha is confronting Drew, and so she had a few things to confront her about, but she called her a low down, dirty individual. And apparently, so we knew that Drew was like an ambassador for Portia's Go Naked hair. Okay, great. So then apparently Drew wanted to do a Go Naked photo shoot, but like, that's not your business. Why are you doing a photo shoot? Like, just because you're trying to manufacture and like produce here.
Because she can't afford her own photo shoot.
Right. And then she wanted to film with Dennis.
And that's the line.
Portia's baby daddy. And I think that is definitely a line. That's not okay.
It's bananas.
Yeah.
I'd be pissed if I was Porsha as well. I get it.
I don't know why. So in the, we'll skip to the end when, so Porsha and Dennis take Pilar, their daughter, out. And they called it a hot mic moment where she's like yelling at him about wanting to film with her. But I'm like, I mean, I guess it was a hot mic because she was mic'd, but like, everything she said seemed appropriate to me. Like, she was mad at him about it, and she was like, this is your family. You're gonna fuck up your family to like stir up some mess, basically.
Film with Drew.
Right.
I did love in the beginning Porsha being
Yeah.
like, can I break the fourth wall? The producer
Yeah.
is like, break it.
I love that. Everyone was like pop dirty to me in Bravo. I loved it. Kenya and Porsha go to lunch, which is the only time where we saw Kenya. And I was like, I think
they really are editing Kenya out, no? Like, it feels like they are.
I think they are. I think they're only putting her in places where like it builds the rest of the story for the season. Like, just enough that we are interested in the fight that takes place, because like if they just showed up for that and she wasn't in any of the season, like we'd be like, okay.
And they also can't build it where she has a storyline that's obviously not going to finish.
Right, exactly. So they go to lunch. I didn't know that Porsha was her husband's fifth wife. Interesting. Damn. And then Drew takes everyone to work out, and I was like immediately panicked that we were getting another drop at like Drew. Like this kid. Oh God. Drew looks like SpongeBob SquarePants. Like, stop trying to convince us that you work out. We don't work out. You can't.
I think she looked better than when she was really trying to push drop it with Drew. I'll be honest about
She
that.
does look better than that. She's definitely on the Monjaro or something of like that, maybe.
Take it if you can
Anyways.
get it.
Oh, I got told I was fat shaming earlier on Reddit, just so you guys are
Why?
aware.
What did you do now?
Like,
Fat shame.
Just a TikToker. I didn't even fat shame her. I said, I don't know why people just don't say I had gastric bypass or I'm on Ozempic. I'm like, being fat is unhealthy. And they were like, that's fat shaming. I'm like, well, being fat is unhealthy. And this is coming from somebody who should lose weight. We are fat shaming
we
anybody.
talk about the fact that we have been dubbed the Midwest fatties.
Oh, I don't even want to give that guy an ounce of time. No, thank you.
I was also thinking about that. And I'm not mad about the fat part. I'm mad about the Midwest part and middle age.
No.
And the middle age, because I am middle age.
We're not middle-aged. The middle of the age is 40. We ain't there.
Not there
Thank
yet.
you.
But the
We're not
Midwest,
there. The Midwest was the most offensive part.
offensive.
And nothing against the Midwest. It's just not where I'm from. Learn how to read.
And it's not the energy we give.
Yeah, we get a lot of like weird troll comments. Like
Probably Amanda, honestly.
Well, yeah, it's Amanda's followers. When people are like, you don't support women, I'm like, just because I don't like Paige doesn't mean I don't support women. But I cannot like a woman too.
100%. And I hate. We'll get into it when we get.
We'll
to
get
Summer
there.
House.
We'll get there. Wow, Amanda multitasking skills are like on fire right now.
She's pushing a stroller.
Pushing a stroller, podcasting. There's a tumbler about to tumble on the floor. This is wild.
What do you think's in that cup?
Definitely.
It's water because I'm driving. It's water because I'm
good,
driving.
Thank you, because you're driving all your children. My son just went tumbling sideways off of a chair. Okay, great. Anywho, that was pretty much it. Angela tells Shamia she's Portia's assistant, which she is, so yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. Let's talk Married to Men finale. The Bridgerton, Toya and Eugene anniversary party.
So fucking ridiculous and over the top.
All get those costumes.
That's what I want to know. Like, where do you find
It's obscene.
Those dresses.
Yeah, it was obscene. So they had to stagger the entrances of the Luncefords and the Quaddin Kings and the Heavenlies.
Yeah.
The kind. So they had T and Gregory come first, only for cocktail, or then leave, and then let the rest come in. And I thought that was nice. And honestly, Toya is usually not like the voice of reason, but she's been pretty reasonable this season. So that was it. That was the party. Phaedra's out now. And I don't see the Lunsfords lasting.
I don't think if they want to continue to do the show, they stand any chance at lasting. But if they separate from the show, maybe. But I don't think there's longevity with that relationship.
Yeah, I don't see it. But we'll see what the reunion is supposedly pretty intense, and Simone and Quad get into it, which is like not the first time Simone and Quad have gotten into it. So we'll see what the reunion. They usually have pretty good reunions.
Yeah.
And it's already 3 parts they've told us up front. So
Well, I like that. No surprises.
yeah, there are always 3 parts too. I mean, they're a long running show. It's 11 seasons. You get 3 parts.
They deserve it.
Agreed. That was pretty much it. I mean, the whole thing was the anniversary party.
Yeah.
And like up to it. I don't really remember anything else that stood out. Anyways, Below Deck Down Under.
Guys, I didn't watch Married to Med, so I let you guys talk about that.
I assumed as much. I think the shows that you do watch is like smaller than the shows that you don't watch.
Hey, that's up there. I didn't watch Married to Med, and I missed like 1 episode of Southern Hospitality.
It's okay. I have a confession.
That's
I didn't
fine.
watch Wild Things this week.
Oh, that's okay.
Sorry.
You're good. We're all you're multitasking.
Okay, Below Deck Down Under, Wihan.
He sucks.
Wihan sucks.
He's a
dude.
whiner. He's whiny.
Okay, so all I could think of when he sat down to write the note was the Jersey Shore note. And Manning has
I know.
like, why is this exactly what I was thinking about? I'm like, I know. And then like 50 people messaged me saying the same thing, including Bree on the show.
Oh, I have news.
Tell me.
You go. We're gonna say the same thing. Go ahead.
What?
Me
Me
and Darcy spent too much time on Reddit.
Bree and Harry were spotted together in Australia, and someone like posted
Yeah.
it today.
Yeah.
I adore Harry. Bree is so sweet. Like it's a good match.
I love.
They owe it to Laura. Because Laura told Harry, you better freaking buck up, buddy. Let's go.
Last season was a little strange for him, and so he didn't want to be too forward. And now he's taking it a little slow, and he's been told, take it a little faster.
Next week, he says, I would like to formally request a guest cabin.
To snuggle.
All right, so Weon's obsessed with Adair. I have to say, Adair saying what her dream guy was like pretty funny to me. She's like, Weon ain't gonna show up in the lifted truck or the big truck with the.
She's like,
Weon
drives a Mini Cooper.
I just like, she's funny and she's beautiful, so I get why someone would like her. I just haven't even seen them interact, so I don't understand why he's where did he go from like nothing to obsessed?
He thinks he's on Bachelor in Paradise.
Seriously.
Like he's not on the right show.
That's so funny.
He's not. You're right.
Terrible.
Here's the question. Zarina was filming them all chatting around and then showed Captain Jason. What are your thoughts on that?
Snitch.
Yeah, she's snitch. It's like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Bro?
He wants to
live
like
in the
bone
basement
Jason.
and you like don't even come out. I don't think you should be doing that. That's a little weird. Yeah, I don't know, but the picnic planning was poor. It's not gonna go over well. Oh, my favorite part, the new stew. When he's like, you gotta make cheese boards, and she's like, for who? And he's like, for Adair, and she's like, oh, was she into it after you've been with half the crew?
But also, like, who are you to come and ask her to make you a cheese board for your extracurricular activities? Absolutely not.
And it's not even off Tartar. You're literally on Tartar.
Yes,
like, give me a break.
Get out of here.
Girl, I'm about to be out of corn. So.
This is like a bad daycare service today.
We'll do what we can with the edit.
50 passengers, and he's thrown every single one outside of the so they're out biking. The picnic was planned poorly. They're not going to make it on time. The food has flies on.
Planned poorly. I would say it's not even planned.
Yeah.
It was just like, it was Godspeed everyone
Here's
else.
a
I'm going to
bike,
go
have fun, go see a tortoise.
flex in the
I
mirror.
need a nap. It's not going to go
I'm
well.
going to go flex in the mirror.
But I don't know. So, like, the heads of department are fighting, but I feel like, so it seems like it ends up being Zarina and Lara versus Wihan. Because Zarina.
Which, as it should be.
Yeah, but I thought it was going to be just Lara and Wihan, or Lara and
With Lara.
Zarina, because I didn't think they were going to get along. But now it's looking like
Tag team.
on because he sucks.
He does, and it's obvious.
I hope they don't fire him, though, because I think he's so hilarious.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I think he's
This
so
is
fun to watch.
This is definitely.
Yeah, like, please don't fire him because I'm laughing writing a note, and then they made him read the note 10 times.
Oh my god.
Well,
Ew,
he
when
left
it's,
the
floating-
boat.
When his floating head was reading it to her in the room.
Literally, though, if I was a dare, I already told you guys, I would literally jump over ship. Jenna and I talked about this earlier this week. I was like, one time a boy wrote me a love letter in high school, and I pretended like I'd never read it. I'm like, oh, I don't have time. And then Jenna's like, oh my God, the same boy wrote me a love letter.
It's true.
Oh
They
my
both rejected
God.
him, which is so sad for that.
Do you think he
He's
still writes
married with
letters?
kids now, so
Yeah, I bet.
I wonder if he
Listening
wrote
to
a
this
letter to
right
his wife.
now. Weirdo.
Can
You know you are. Can we talk about Beverly Hills?
Yes, please.
I'm here.
Yeah,
for the
guys,
graduate
I love it.
down. Here for it. I'm here for it.
Sutton's
Me too.
just,
I think it's good.
she's
I-
just
You
whiny.
she thinks she's better than these women.
She
But then why
does.
are you here? Why are you
This is
here
the
then?
thing.
If you're so rich and you have all this money, why are you here if you're so
Sutton
unhappy?
thought she could buy her way to becoming one of the popular girls, and she's now realized that money does not come with being liked by other people, and so she lapses out about it.
Yeah.
She's never going to be the cool
I-
girl.
I was so embarrassed when she's like, I knew Kyle liked me, and threw up her hands in the air. I'm like, that's one, you're 50 years old. It's so embarrassing to be begging for friends. Two, who even wants to be friends with Kyle? Not me.
Morgan. I'm sorry. We don't say her
Rip.
name.
Oh God. I think it was
No.
funny when Jennifer Tilly was like, I think Kyle's a press tease. Because she is.
She is, though.
Jennifer Tilly is a absolutely fantastic addition to the show, and I hope she does not go anywhere.
Yeah, I was not I didn't understand her place, but now I like her.
Next week,
I
on
love that she
Boat
was
Trip
making
from
that.
Hell.
Yeah.
I appreciate
Kathy
the
was-
commentary.
I love that Kathy was like, do you have any salad dressing? Can you put a little of this on my plate? Can you put a little of that on my
Caption was
plate?
like,
Did you hand me that?
Kathy
I'm like,
thanks Cheer the Help, and she's like, I don't think Kathy knows who I am.
it's why I love Kathy, though. Because even Kyle said, which I believe is that if you're standing near Kathy, she'll ask you to do something for her,
And then
regardless of who
assistant
you are.
called, and she just left her on speakerphone on the bed, and
Yeah.
it's so funny. So
Zero
Sutton
point.
gives her fake apology to
more.
Dorit, and Dorit does not accept it, and I don't blame her.
I mean, I think Dorit should have faked it, and she should have accepted it for a minute.
That wouldn't
And
have been
then,
Dorit's
you know-
character.
But I think Dorit wants to keep fighting with her. I think Dorit is using Sutton as an outlet for the anger that she's feeling towards PK. And Sutton has made
Yeah,
herself a
you're-
very easy target for that.
Well, yeah, because Sutton's being an asshole.
Sutton is an asshole.
She's so gross. And then she's like, so Erica confronts her on the boat, which I feel like everything Erica said was valid, honestly. And she's like, what do y'all want from me? I'm not going to take it anymore.
And I said earlier on Reddit, because they were like, oh, well, somebody has to ask these questions. And I'm like, that's fine that Sutton is asking these questions. But when the girls get mad and then fight back, she can't storm off and cry about it. If you're going to be the bone collector, then you got to be the bone collector.
Oh, no, she does not have thick enough skin for this shit.
She thinks
The
she
mom
does.
coming up. People do
There's
not. So some people like are very Team Sutton. She's very polarizing. Some people are very Team Sutton, and some people are like, she is a racist Southern woman. Blah 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 blah. Like it has whatever. She's always got some like microaggressive undertones to everything. Yeah. I'm not.
Do you guys? I felt bad for when Garcelle tried to storm off, and then she bumped her left.
What's the next episode?
So what a bad hop off, Garcelle. What a bad hop off.
Sutton's gonna push Garcelle too far, and then she's not gonna have any friends at all.
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna have a ride or die, you gotta ride or die.
Yeah, it
period.
goes both ways.
Don't you fucking pile over that.
What about the 4-minute voice note that Bose left for
Bose? That's why I love Bose.
He's a ride or die.
That's a friend. That is a friend. I think
He's a girl.
She's what
that's
Kyle
a girl.
wishes she could be.
Yeah, I love Bose.
She's a great housewife.
Me too.
Yeah,
I think she's so smart. I think she's so funny. I just love. She's like a good
really,
new person.
like,
They were great
turned
casting.
up too, and she's planned a great vacation. Like, what makes a better housewife?
Yeah.
All of those things.
I'm just so apprehensive because, like, I enjoyed first season Housewives so much, and then you get burned in the second season, and I'm like, I don't know if I can go through this again.
Oh no! Remember the last first season of Beverly Hills?
Not Beverly Hills. No, nobody was excited and gassed up about
a
that.
lot of one-hit wonders on Beverly Hills. Beverly Hills might be the
One
top
and done.
wonder. Yeah, think of them all. Carl.
I feel like it's hard to cast because so many people in Beverly Hills are fake.
Number
Joyce. Yeah, she was a witch, wasn't she?
No, that was Carlton was the witch. Joyce was the one that Randy kept calling Horsey, and she was like traumatized. She was called Horsey as a kid.
Jesus.
What's the one that had the bag of pills?
Oh, fuck.
That was Rinna and
Sassoon. Aiden.
Eden
Sassoon. She was. She wasn't full time though. I don't think. Maybe. Anyways.
No, she was like a friend of.
Yeah. So we only had one episode of Wild Things this week. It's like cute. It's like a fun little thing to put on afterwards. You don't have to. It's like light.
Yeah, I like it.
I want to know.
Happy Helen was on.
Yeah, I want to know if Lola got her blue tank top back because it sounded like it was really very flattering on her, and she really.
I can't believe how mean Sammy was. Sammy wouldn't let her come up to the room or to her apartment.
I can't believe Denise wasn't like, yeah, she's coming up. Get over it. I'm your mom.
Yeah, I would.
It seems like Denise has more of a hands-off parenting approach. She really
Denise,
wants to
I
have her
can't
own
tell what
show, which it doesn't feel like she can cook, so I don't understand the premise of the show. But I guess it's going to be like
when they made the cameraman and the producer leave the room so they could have sex.
Oh wow,
sorry. Yeah, they were like, all right, you guys got to go out. We're gonna have sex now.
Yes, so funny.
All right, enough. I'm
cute show. I'm into it. All right, let's just get into what we need to get into here.
It's what we're really here for.
Yeah, let's talk Summer House, which I just keep interchangeably calling Summer House and Southern Charm the other thing because I feel like the cast just keeps pivoting from one.
They keep like
Paige is on Southern Charm.
Yeah.
Craig is on Summer House. I don't know what I'm watching anymore, but anyway,
I don't know what day it is.
Craig is here this week. They drive out to the Hamptons together, him and Paige.
I don't blame Craig for not wanting to talk about it like that night.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed.
I'm annoyed with Kyle's like thinking that he can be the only person in the beverage distribution space on Bravo. Like there's plenty of room for other beverages on the shelf. Liquor stores are made of that, actually. So like get over.
I agree.
Why are you so like butthurt that even if Craig never even called you and he just decided to promote Spread Society, what does that matter?
And let's be honest, you're giving Spread Society more publication, what is it, more
publicity.
What's the word I'm looking for here?
Exactly.
Publicity by sitting here being so upset about it. Just move on. Don't even talk about it.
I've seen people doing like taste tests, like, oh, we're gonna like taste like Loverboy versus Spritz Society.
Also go and do like a full on like what comes in the case, how much do they cost? Like they went to the liquor store to buy both.
Bethany Frankel did one, but she did Loverboy. She did a bunch. I don't know if Spritz Society was in there, but I know Loverboy was.
This was like a specific spritz for some
Yeah.
LB. Okay, did you guys get flashbacks to I'm as a CEO and founder?
As soon as he said founder, I was like, if the next word
founder
out of his mouth are CEO, I'm turning off the TV.
said entrepreneur and founder.
Like, come on,
We're
bro.
over it. Loverboy does not embody you. Like, give me a break. Give me
As
a
an
break.
entrepreneur and a founder, it does.
Not like you're out there fucking farming hibiscus. Like, give me a enough. And if we're really being honest, it doesn't even taste that great. It doesn't get you fucked up, but people like the merch, and that's Amanda, not you. So, like, let's really Kyle, you fucking man, baby. So Amanda thought that I was just gonna stick up for all the men, but I don't like Kyle. So there.
You know what really pissed me off is when Kyle and Carl go outside and they have their little tit tat and they like gas each other up and being like, we're such victims. Like, it's so obnoxious to me. Like, you two are so fucking annoying. I can't with them.
I feel like
God.
Carl is
I was so
afraid
mad
to lose Kyle as a friend again. So he's just like,
well, where's he gonna get his money from? Because apparently he's got some pop up. But I saw today on Reddit that nobody can find it, and like the cross streets that he listed don't even cross streets. Yeah.
Thank you for that explanation.
whatever. All the money from his book will keep him warm at night.
3 pre-orders right here.
Not from me. Not from me.
Well, your copy is coming. Don't worry.
I like copy. I'm gonna like burn it. I'll be a book burner, which I know Darcy probably doesn't appreciate.
Don't.
It's like burning the flag.
I won't. I'll donate it to the library.
Anyways. Yeah, I'm with you. I didn't think they needed to talk about her then. And you want to know what I think is so funny? Like, the real shit stirrer on all that was Jesse who brought it up. Like, it was never going to be
I love it, though.
until Jess brought it up.
But it was a Kyle move.
He's
Kyle's done that to people so many times before.
Yeah.
You guys are really getting along. So did I miss something here? So funny. I like Jesse when Lexi's not around.
I like Jesse and West. I could watch those two fucking idiots on their own show.
Yeah.
And I posted that today. I
Dumb
could watch
dumber.
Two idiots.
Doing handstands, like holding.
Like,
I was like,
together. He pours water on his head, and Wes is like, "It's time to go swimming."
Is this gonna go in like a White Lotus direction? Like, what are we doing here?
I thought of that, Darcy.
Oh yeah.
He said, "You guys watch weird." But then they pushed the bed together. I'm like, "You guys, this is also very weird."
So funny.
Well, the sleepover with their bestie.
I guess now we're gonna get into the like why Lexi doesn't want to be with him, or like why she got mad at Sarah and him. Because
speaking of Lexi, she has a podcast. Sorry to cut you off, and I heard she was talking shit about Jesse on it.
Podcast for? She's not anybody.
I don't know, but I heard she was talking shit about Jesse, so I don't think they need it.
I mean, I don't think they were going to.
Yeah, didn't work out. She's mad at Sierra too, though. I heard something like that came out of the after show too.
Which is, unless Sierra did something to, like, if Jesse, your man, is flirting with her, you need to be upset with him, not at Sierra.
Well, and also they had a pre-existing like history of knowing each prior to Lexi, so there's that. Anywho. So they're throwing a pirate party, you guys. Carl was just in his glory. I have to say, the light and fun Carl is a version I like.
It's good.
I was happy for him to be happy.
He threw a great party. I love a theme party, and it was done well.
I feel like you love a pirate theme party specifically.
I just love all themed parties. I love to dress up.
I do like a theme party too.
I'm over them having so many theme parties, except for Sierra just fully committing to costume.
No, I fucking scream. A seagull? Are you kidding me?
Dead. She painted her legs yellow.
The contacts with like the beak and like she'd just look over. I was like, this is horrifying.
Whisper calling and like costume design.
So good.
So what I wanted to talk about, if we can do so in a respectful manner.
Amanda. I can mediate.
I'll try my
Happy Mother's Day, Amanda. Was just, I didn't watch the after show, I'll be honest. I only saw clips of it because I don't care enough to watch it. But I feel like now all of a sudden Paige has like sat quietly and now she's going to go on her Craig is a monster campaign. I just want to be a progressive, independent woman and Craig is a monster. And it pisses me off because I think we all agree they were not in the same place and they should just have broken up because they weren't in the same place. But that doesn't mean he's a monster and it doesn't mean she's a monster. The end.
I agree, but also I feel like when a man you've been dating for 3 years tells you you need to make me a priority, when you're about to go on like one of the biggest tours of your career and it's really like your career is someplace that you've like instead of being supportive, he kind of seems like he's being like almost jealous, which is annoying.
I feel like he was being insecure because he's been cast aside for a career. And I think that the reason it didn't work out is because he did not sign up to date someone who exploded into like a stardom that didn't include him, which is fine. That's like, you should date a real regular person who's not going to blow up into whatever she's blown up into. And I think that like, in the same regard, she seemed to claim to wanted to like have those things that he wanted. And then she changed her mind, which is her prerogative. But it's like, those two things can exist at the same time.
They can exist and they're
It's
just
okay that
not
he doesn't
compatible with the
Right.
relationship.
There's nothing wrong with him not wanting to date someone who would put their career before their relationship. There's nothing wrong with that.
And there's
Doesn't
nothing
make him some
wrong.
fucking southern sexist, whatever.
People don't understand. At least I'm not upset at Paige because they broke up. I've been a Paige hater since fucking day one. Like,
yeah,
not
I
my
wasn't
cup
a
of
big
tea.
hater, but I was pretty indifferent to her, and I liked her more because of Craig. Not like I didn't like.
You were always a Craig fan too. I know we went to BravoCon and you really, really wanted to meet Craig at one point.
I did meet Craig the second time around.
He was a
Like,
gem. But I think like people are
I
losing
honestly
that.
care less about either one of them.
You just love to hate.
Yeah, you left.
Yeah.
Like if
You're
it's an unpopular opinion, you're
He
like,
trolled me
perfect,
this
I'll die
morning.
on this hill.
Amanda fucking trolled me this morning. She did. And honestly, I said exactly what I said now, that they shouldn't be together, but that doesn't make Craig a monster. And she tried to.
But I said what I said. I don't think that telling someone you've been with for 3 years that you need to make me a priority. Like, first of all, you're not going to tell me what to do. First of all,
I did not take that as him saying, I have to be a priority. I took it as him saying, you're going to be really busy. I want to make sure that our relationship, like, we're still putting effort into it.
I mean, I think he was being insecure that she's going to blow up and forget about him. And I feel like that's
like, think about her. Think about where she's coming from. Is she's in the biggest part of her career and she's about to go do this huge thing. Instead of him being like, I'm so proud of you. I'm so happy. Like, we're going to make this work, baby. Don't even worry about it. He's like, make me a priority. Like, that's obnoxious. I would be annoying too.
I guess it wasn't obnoxious.
It speaks to where their relationship was, though, I think, which is that it sounds like that was something occurring already, that she was not prioritizing him while she was like blowing up.
I think that we're all in agreement that them breaking up is for the best.
Just like Carl and Lindsay, they shouldn't be together.
Amanda, did you?
But then hopefully
do you appreciate Carl's socks this week? They were a very nice above the ankle.
I don't know if I paid attention.
I don't know if I paid attention at the man's feet now.
Carl's giving lemur
Love that
energy,
for you.
guys. I didn't know what a lemur was. Amanda had to send me a picture today.
That was just like it's a weird thing to say, but
that girl quirky. That girl could not have been any less like Lindsay if she tried.
No, that's true. That's
she was like,
true.
Oh, dude,
Amanda said on the after show. Amanda said on the after show that he met her parents, because if you listen, like he met her parents at a soccer game while he was dating Lindsay. But I don't know if that's all true.
He met her. I don't know. I didn't hear that part. But he met her parents.
Yeah, that was what Amanda said.
And they connected
at a soccer game. Yeah.
Oh, a game?
Yeah, at a soccer game. Yeah.
And they connected the two of them. He said he knew her, connected to her like back in October or something like that. But they had been broken up by then. They broke up in August. Anyways, I think that's pretty much it. Amanda's gonna make bathing suits, so now we're gonna get to watch that. Yeah.
Oh my god, when she was working, I was like, "Shut the fuck up, Amanda."
It's like a fucking paint by number swim line.
It's not even it's not even a design. It's like, I'm just going to pick out of a bag which ones I like. And that's how we're going to make it.
Somebody posted that she has the exact same swimsuit at Target for about half the price. So there you have it.
I walk by that store in my mall all the time, and it looks like an old lady's store. Like, I don't know.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe they're trying to branch out. Branch out. Hit that younger demographic.
Okay, puppy. It's okay. I'm freaky little pumpy today. That's all I got. Oh, and they end where basically Craig was like, we should do like some more year-end check-ins, and Paige was like, yeah, well, we'll do a year-end review and maybe I'll fire you. And it seems like no raises or promotions were given, so that's where we at. Anyways, you guys got any plans?
I think we're gonna
Oh,
start.
I got a lot of plans.
Oh God, what are you up to?
Yeah, Louie's birthday.
No, you go first. You go first.
Say we're gonna start planning our garden. So
Oh,
start our little seedlings.
We're having a That's cute. We're having a birthday party for Louie. He's turning 6 on Saturday.
What's the theme?
And then
blue.
Oh my God, there's no theme. He just picked out all different decorations. None of them match. Not one of them match. We have a rainbow. We have a holographic tablecloth. We have animal masks. I let him pick out whatever he wants.
I love it. That sounds like the best.
Yeah, we're going to put the bounce house up in the backyard. They're going to do the Nintendo. We're going to give some cake and some pizza.
That sounds awesome. I love it.
Yeah, we'll have a blonde.
Jenna, what are you doing this weekend?
Just relaxing. I'm actually doing some birthday planning stuff for Romeo.
Fun.
We have a photo shoot coming up, so.
Romeo, you look like you're ready for bed.
Sleepy baby.
Nap today. Thursdays are rough.
Oh, poor baby.
What are you doing?
Well,
Got that. You're doing your garden.
Yeah, we're planning our garden.
What the fuck?
All right. Well, guys, love you. It's always a pleasure. I'm really proud of us for being so mature and respectful of each other's opinion.
Very diplomatic with the opinions this week.
You fucking troll.
We were.
Hey, old troll.
Wow.
If you like what you heard, follow us on Spotify or wherever you hear podcasts. You can follow us on our socials. We are on Instagram at Boujee Bravo Bitches, on Threads at Boujee Bravo Bitches, on TikTok at Boujee Bravo Bitches, on Twitter at Boujee Bravo Bees. We have a Facebook group, and we also have a YouTube channel. And I have a crying baby.
That's it, bitch.